Hello, happy Tuesday. I almost said happy Friday. Oh, it's not Friday. Hi. I just got a new laptop and I am trying it out for our first video, hoping that all of the sound and camera settings are all working. Didn't do any tests or anything. And to me, it looks kind of green and not super bright. Hi, Patty. Can you hear me? Oh, I got tired of all those audio set issues I was having on my old laptop. I was basically having to restart it every time I started any kind of video or Zoom meeting or anything. So new laptops are fun, Jenny, but it's also like, it's starting over, right? Making sure, fine-tuning all the settings. I just plugged in my extended display with my monitor and everything was backwards from how I used to have it set up. And so my mouse was going in the wrong direction. It was, anyway. So hi. Welcome to our Tuesday lunch chat. I'm Sarah. I'm here at Not Another Hat. And it sounds like it's working because everybody says it is. Okay, great. I don't know. Does it look a little green to you? A little tinted green? It's kind of weird. To me, it's definitely like the wall behind me has slightly green cast to it in my display, but that could be the monitor display, not necessarily the way the camera's picking it up. Who knows? We'll figure it out eventually, I'm sure. I have a really fun new finished sample that I'm going to show you from Miss Julia. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about the course that we launched this week, the stash course, which I know a lot of you have already signed up for. So yay. Doesn't look green. Okay. Julia says it's a little bit different. The wall behind me is white, but it is shaded, right? Because the light's not shining behind it. So I don't think it should look as green as it looks. If I move back, it's interesting. The lighting gets a little better if I move back. Maybe I'll sit back here. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. I bought this webcam looking for some better video quality, and it just turned out to be a nightmare. Sent it back. Still on the hunt. I don't want to pay $1,000 for a webcam. Is like the dress. Trudy is what like the dress? Oh, is it? Maybe it's reacting to the, yeah, maybe. That could be. Let's see, what color should I wear on Friday so we can test it out? I look not green. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, okay, so let's talk about this amazing hat that Julia made that she's going to look for the link to, and then she's also going to miraculously type the name of it in because I've forgotten already. Oh, wait, she's already got a tag. Never mind. It's the sunshine hat from Tin Can Knits, and it is perfect for all those Woolstok leftovers. For those of you that got the Gresham Wrap kit, you're going to have leftovers. This is the perfect way to use them. Here we go. Let me put it on. Isn't this cute? It's a fun little colorwork hat. You only ever use 2 colors at the same time, but it looks like you got a lot going on. And I mean, even down to just this little light color blue, that could be the smallest ball of something in your stash. And the rest of it, it's just perfect for leftovers. Isn't it adorable? So Sunshine Hat, Tin Can Knits, they have a whole sunshine collection. There's a beautiful yoked sweater that I'm really, really tempted to do. So, oh, Trudy, the dress. Was it blue or was it yellow? Or was it gold? I cannot remember. I can't remember which one I thought it was. Now I know what you're talking about, though. Trudy said, was it like the dress that went around on the internet, where half the people saw blue, half saw gold? And that's what's happening here? It's like our own color interpretations, right? So anyways, yes, Julia did this with the leftovers from the Gresham Wrap using the Julia colorway. And you can do it with worsted weight. It's for, I think it's for like heavy DK or light worsted. Yeah, so it's kind of, it calls for DK, But the Woolstok fits that bill really well because it's a light worsted. So it was perfect in this yarn. And it is a nice, warm, yummy hat. So Julia, beautiful job. We have this on display here at the shop, and right next to her Gresham Wrap sample. And it's great. If you bought the Gresham Wrap, this would be a great hat to do with your leftovers. So yeah. Now my hair's all mussed. So the perfect hat head. Yesterday, I spent the whole day preparing all of our special offers for the Have a Ball Fall Crawl. And I'm so excited about them. I photoed them. I created them in the inventory system. I set them all to launch live on the day of our show. So I know a lot of you are going to be attending the Knit Camp at the Coast retreat, and that's okay because this is going to be recorded. And you can also just kind of basically shop directly from our collection page. We'll have like a collection for just the Fall Crawl special offers. I mean, you don't even have to watch it live to just pop over there and shop. So you'll still be able to see everything, and that'll be up for from our show on the 18th through the second weekend of the crawl. So, or as long as until things sell out. We have a really cool brand new thing that's on its way, and that I think everyone's going to probably go gaga over. And then we have several cool other things. I know I'm being cagey. It's so annoying to be cagey, but I don't want to give too much away because it's a surprise, right? So that day, it will all go live that morning on our website around 10:30 Pacific time, and our show's at 11 Pacific time. So stay tuned. It's going to be so fun. I cannot believe it's already a week and a half away. It's the 7th and ours is the 18th. Yeah, it's 11 days away. Time is flying. Time is flying. Okay. So that's that. And also you should sign up on the Have a Ball Fall Crawl website. You should register your email so that you get the notifications for the Zoom links, because even if you're attending Knit Camp, the crawl runs for 2 weekends. There's going to be links that come out for each day, and you might want to be able to pop in. I think it's also going to be live streamed on the Have a Ball Fall Crawl Facebook page, so you can do that as well. But if you're signed up through the website, you will also be entered in some drawings. So each shop is going to do several drawings, but then also they're doing a few drawings of the whole group, just to build excitement, etc. And there are so many prizes. So many prizes. Vendors that we all carry have really donated a massive amount of things. And so there's going to be a lot to give away. You're going to want to be registered and involved. Woo, woo. Kim says no more specials. Sorry, Kim. I will never not making specials here. Oh my God, you guys. Did you read my newsletter this morning and see my my typo? Made me laugh out loud. And if you haven't read the newsletter, you'll have to just go open up your email so you can see, because it's funny. I made a mistake. I made a grammar mistake. But it's really funny to read out loud. Okay, so speaking of the newsletter, this morning we launched our new course called Help! My Stash is Smothering Me. And of course, you Not Another Hat Clubbers got this course yesterday, and you got it for free, included with your club membership. So yay. And so to talk about this course a little bit, for those of you that are not already signed up, it is a small little mini course. It's $24.99, and it is to help you to get out from that feeling of overwhelm when you have too much yarn and it's unorganized and it feels like it's kind of weighing down on you and taking the joy out of your knitting and crocheting because you feel like you can't buy new yarn and find new things to do because of the weight of this immense stash. And a lot of times that feeling is not necessarily caused by having too much, but by having it be unorganized. So this course gets you through those feelings, helps you evaluate your stash, organize it, get it stored in a way that's safe from pests, and also inspiring so you use it, right? That is the ultimate goal with our stash, is to use it. Actually, yes, use it. So it includes, a 5-day walkthrough of some action items you can take. And then there's also some other things in there, like a stash organization worksheet. And there's a stash inspiration guide with some of our favorite patterns for stash busting. So it's really great. It's jam-packed for $24.99. And the best part is that $24.99 includes a special tool to help you sort and organize the unknown skeins in your stash, which we all have some of those. So Not Another Hat Clubbers, you guys got that tool last week. So that's what the tool's for. It is to use in conjunction with organizing your stash via this course. So we've had lots of signups already, and that's really exciting. In fact, I have to order more Wraps per Inch tools, so that's fantastic. It says I has a yarn shop. That was my mistake. I has a yarn shop. So what happened is in the sales listing for the course, it's in third person describing me. For those who don't know me, it says Sarah, blah, blah, blah. She has a yarn shop. I changed that in the email because the email comes from me. And I said, I am your instructor. And what I meant to say is I have a yarn shop after all, except I forgot to change the verb. So it says, I has a yarn shop. When I told my friend Cadence from Fuzzy Goat this morning, I texted her and Janet. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I made this mistake, but it's kind of funny. She said, oh, we just talk like that down here. Anywho, I promise you that the grammar is better inside the course. How's that? So for those of you that already signed up, then you've probably seen this course is held over where we hold all of our online courses, which is our virtual classroom at Thinkific. And Thinkific is a really cool platform that is just all built and ready to go to do courses, where you can upload your videos and your materials and all of that. Right, just Joe Blow websites like Shopify, like e-commerce websites, they don't have those functionalities. And so I know it's a pain. Believe me, I do know it's a pain to have 2 different logins for different locations. I researched the crap out of this. There's just nothing out there right now, short of hiring and paying an insane amount of money that would make all of my courses too expensive to have someone custom build something. There's just nothing that integrates those 2 functionalities. I really would love it if you guys all could just keep one login on our website and just stay there. And so Thinkific is what we got for now. So you will have to create a new login on our Thinkific Classroom account. I think a lot of you already have those logins from having taken our other courses, either the Afghan or the yarn tastings, etc. So that's not a huge deal, but that is something that you have to do. We have up on our homepage, right on the top banner, right there is quick links over to the classroom. So if you're ever confused about how do you get back to the classroom, just go to our website, go to virtual classroom and click on that, and it'll take you right there where you can log in and see your dashboard where it shows all the courses that you have. So if you're an Afghan student right now, then you would see your Afghan class and you would see the stash course. Or let's say if you were also with the fall yarn tasting, you would see that in the stash course there. So you'll get that information in an email and you can log in and then see your course there. And so it starts off with like a couple of introduction things, like just real short things. And then each day for the next 5 days after you sign up, you get the next little chapter. So, and on the last day, you have the conclusion and some extra bonus materials. So that's how it works. In case you've already signed up and started it and you're wondering when the next goods come out, it'll be every day, once a day for 5 days. So yay. Yes, I did. I hate it when I make mistakes in newsletters. And of course I send them to myself. And so I open them up in the first thing and I'm like, oh. And sometimes I'm just putting it off too long to have someone like look it over and for me. So, Christy, you're a delinquent Afghan student. Hey, the good thing about that Afghan class is you can catch up whenever you decide, right? It is absolutely doable. Those squares are small and completable. So even if you're like 5 squares behind, if you just decide, okay, this month I'm going to do this month square and finish, month 2. And then the next month, I'm going to do month 3 and this month square. You can do it. It's okay to be behind. It's okay. Y'all know I got an Afghan that is not even assembled, right? I knitted along with the last class, and I haven't finished the border, and I haven't put the pieces together. So see, we're all behind. We're all behind in our own special ways. Okay. I think that's all I have for you guys today. Let me look around my office. I didn't make any more progress on my Chris cardigan. I worked all weekend finishing my Good Vibes design for November. So that feels like a big win. So I've got that done, and now I can get back to my Chris cardigan. I did a few rows last night, but nothing measurable to show you, nothing interesting. You're going to reknit your first square. Kim, that first square is my least favorite, I think. I just don't love how it looks. I don't love how. So Kim just mentioned she's going to reknit her first square because it's smaller compared to her other ones. She's talking about the Afghan class, which, by the way, if you are interested in, it will open again in 2022. And 2022 is a lot closer than it seems. It's September 7th, you guys. But stay tuned, because probably spring 2022, it'll open again. The first square is a good one because of the nature of the cables are great for getting started on this very immense project. It's a great first square. It's just not my favorite. They can't all be my favorite, right? There's 20, 18, 20, 20. But yeah, I understand why you would want to make it again. Maybe just make it on a one size bigger needle than you did the first time. Or sub in a different one. No one's going to judge you. It's your Afghan. You got to love it. Yeah. I know. That first square. All right, you guys. That's it. I will see you guys on Friday. We have another really cool finished project that Julia just finished, but I'm holding it off because I have something fun to announce with it. So I will talk about that at a future date. In the meantime, have a lovely week, everybody, and I'll see you Friday. Ciao.